Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to the Bison Workshop. I'm Bob, and today I just kind of wanted to show some of the things that I've done the last couple of days. The last thing I did was the recycling of the refrigerator, and I'm still not done with it. But I wanted to show these really nice sawhorses. I got this online on YouTube. A buddy of mine wanted to make a outside pizza oven, and he needed a set of sturdy sawhorses to set them on. So he sent me this link to YouTube channel, and I'll put that link right here for you, so you guys can go check it out yourself. Her name is Ann. She makes these things, and she had the plans drawn up for them, and she did a pretty good job on these sawhorses. Of course, I had to make some changes. For one thing, she had cross braces going across like so, and there isn't a whole lot of room in here to put screws in, so I decided to change it around and do it a different way. Basically, the way we put this together, you had a gap on the other side of this 2x4 that goes down through here, all the way across here, until you got to the next 2x4 on the other side. So from here to here, on the inside, it was just as wide as the 2x4 and open. So I decided to make the braces like this, screwed two from the bottom, and then one on each side. And then she didn't have a cap on it, so I put a cap on them also. So these sawhorses are not going anywhere anytime soon. I just made two of them, and then I cut. You only needed 7, but these are basically going to be brick lintels, or like you would put in a chimney, and this is for the roof to set the bricks on. You know, you'll start them off like this, put your row of bricks in there, then you go to the next one and set your next set of bricks. He only needed 7 of these, but I made him 10. Got a little carried away. But that's something I did today. Went and picked up the material and come home and got started on it and got them done. He wanted 2 of them, so I got him 2 of them, made them, and they're going on. But anyway, I'm going to show you a few other things that I did here in the shop with that refrigerator. And right here is one of them. Of course, I got a whole bunch of dust here on my new drawer. And I just cleaned that stove. This is one of the refrigerator drawers that came out of the refrigerator. And I just made some slides to put in it because this drawer used to go underneath one of them shelves. So I just made some slides for it, and it can come out all the way, but that's alright. I'm not jerking on my drawers and making them come out and fall down. And then I thought this was a nice touch to put some camouflage trim on it. So then I come over here and did the same thing right here. I got 2 drawers that I can see through to see what all's in them. I got all my grinding stuff in this one, and this grinder goes down in this drawer. And then, yeah, I did camouflage on it too. And then I got all my corded tools like drill, router, sander, and I believe there's something else, jigsaw. So that's just some of the stuff that I used out of that refrigerator, and I still haven't done them shelves back here in the back. Just haven't felt like tackling that mess back here. So now I'm going to show you. I got the sniffles today, daggone it. Hope I ain't coming down with a cold. But anyway, we're going to put you on the tripod here and slide you back. I don't make you all dizzy. Now if I can just make sure I got this thing in there. Basically what I've done is made another tool holder. And this holds my grinder. I got one of them pencil type grinding things to go on my Dremel tool. So here's it in action. Oh, you gotta plug it in first. And I got variable speed. And it moves with the cross slide. I can move in on my work. And I can go clear down to 1. Of course I probably won't. And basically all you got to do is loosen it up right here and take the whole unit out. It fits in just like my tool holders. And you tighten it up. And I've just made a new attachment for my lathe. Alright, then we'll get this out of the way and I'll show you the next piece that I made. We'll go ahead and get this out of the way. And we'll bring them jaws in, so just in case. That way nothing's going to hit. Alright, so then I was watching another YouTube channel and I noticed something that he was using that I thought I got to make me one of those. And I did. So here it is. This goes into your drill chuck on your tailstock, and it's got a point on it that pushes into your tap and die, and it's spring loaded. So basically what I've done, let me take that apart real quick, if I can find something to take it apart with. That way I can show you what it's made of. So you can see it working. And I use steel. and a set screw, a spring, which I need to stiffen up a little bit. That's how you stiffen up a spring. Alright, then you've got your pin. And it's got just a hair lip on it. Just enough to keep it from going all the way through. And basically what I did was, on this pin here, this part, I drilled it first. Then I came in to about right there with the next size drill that was the size I needed for tapping it 1/4 by 20. Or no. Oh, the next one up. I can't remember what it is, but the next one up from 1/4 20. And that way the spring would slide in there really easy, no problem. So this goes down in there, goes all the way down through, it stops, it won't come back out. Put my spring in there, and this is tapped all the way down to right there, so that gives you an idea how much that spring is compressed from this to there. And I'll probably never use it, but I wanted to make one just to say I made one. And I thought I did a pretty good job on her, to be honest. And there you have a tap guide. Keep pressure against the tap. So, and that goes in there. I made sure that I used a head that was going to be smaller than this so that it wouldn't bother the chuck. And then I'll probably take this apart, clean it up, sand it really nice and smooth, because I think I was working with a dull bit and got some bad places there in it. So I'm going to polish this up a little bit, put it in the lathe and use the sander on it, or file. And because I don't really want to take a whole lot more off of it. I'll clean all the grease off of it and blue it, just like I would a gun. And then I'm going to blue the other piece, this piece. I'm going to sand it nice and pretty and round them corners off a little bit, and we'll blue that too. And I just thought that was a pretty nice attachment to have for my lathe. So there you have it. And I think that's pretty much it. Basically, what I did was took a piece of steel block I had laying around that started off as wide as this right here, and I put it in the bandsaw and cut this one first down to as far as the next line was. Now over here, because the bandsaw was a little off, you know, it's not totally straight, it's at an angle, so it didn't cut all this over here. But that's alright, I stopped it right here. Then I turned it up in the bandsaw just like that, made sure it was nice and straight, and squeezed her in the vise to where it was like that, and the saw blade went down through it and cut that right there, and I got down to where these two met. Once I got to where them two there met, then I put it in the vertical or horizontal. Wait a minute, which one's horizontal? Up and down is vertical, I believe. And I just used it like a regular tabletop bandsaw and cut it the rest of the way through. Now I just got to polish it up and file some on it and be done with it. And it's got a set screw on it that will, you can adjust that, or just take it clear out of there, and who knows, might be able to use it for something else. Might even be able to use it for a boring bar. Huh. Imagine that. So there you have the Bison built die grinder holder thingy my bob. What a mouthful. Anyway, there's what's been going on in the Bison workshop, and I hope you guys enjoy what little bit here I had to offer. We'll be getting into some more projects here soon, I'm hoping, and we'll keep the videos coming. And you guys have a good one. Later.